Happy Friday. I hope you're having a great week. I know I am. Let's get to our reading for the day. One moment while I get a sip of coffee. Let's go ahead and see where we're at today, what we're going to focus on. It's been a crazy week. It's been a good week, but it's been a crazy week. Some eye-opening stuff going on. The energies are a bit abundant and odd, don't you think? I do. Abundant and odd. That's what they are right now. That's what I'm feeling. There's a stir in the air. A gentle vibration, if you will, that's changing. It's bringing some intense energy down. We better be ready to absorb it. I hope I am. Are you? Let's see where our focus is today. I tell you, I can feel it. There's some strangeness in the air. I'm not really sure what's going on, but there's definitely some strangeness in the air today. Has been all week. World Bridger. Yes. You are a multi-dimensional bridge to the spiritual. We are multi-dimensional. And we can be a bridge to the spiritual, to maybe those who aren't sure where they're at on their path, or, you know, they've just woken up and they're not really sure what they're going through, or maybe they're just at a level that aren't getting what they need. Maybe we need to come down a little bit every now and then and reach out to everyone, not just those we align with. Just remember how we got here, why we got here, and who we are. And remember, those who are hurting can come off as really, really rude and crass because of the pain and the disillusionment that they feel. So let's try to remember that as we go about our day. If we run into somebody that might seem a bit gruff, just remember, you were probably there once too. I was. I'm still not perfect. All right, let's get our cards. I keep thinking about the one who reached out to me. I know he meant well. He ended up hurting me over religious beliefs or controlling behaviors. He led me to a movement called the Boston Church of Christ, which, if you know what that movement is, it is a cult. I think they still exist under a different name called the International Church of Christ. The Boston Church of Christ movement used manipulative behaviors and mind control techniques and a form of brainwashing to where you felt you needed to be totally perfect and always strive for perfection in the eyes of others, not in the eyes of God. If you were to be discipled by a fellow member of the congregation, let's say, and they didn't agree and they had been there longer, then they would help you see the light, so to speak. And you know, it's there's a lot of behaviors that went with it. For me, I was involved in 1980, 87, 88. I was done with it by 89, I think. I had actually been in the Church of Christ, who I didn't know was actually part of the Boston Church of Christ movement. I didn't know it until after a couple years being there, when the elders of the church said, "Oh, hey, Boston Church of Christ is coming down. Want you to know we're stepping down as your elders." Oh, okay. See ya. I'm out of here. Didn't know. But boy, did I learn. Really quick. I took me, my father, God, and I left. And then, well, life happened and I found out about magic, and magic was real, and life went on, and let's just say I finally found the divine within. Let's just say that, okay? And it's not to please another person. If you are trying to please another person, if that's what this is about, this whole reading and why I'm going off on the Boston Church of Christ and my initial involvement, that led to my 20 odd years of solitude. I got up and I went to work, but I did not allow my heart to really let anybody in because of some dark nights of the soul and just some different things that happened. It's not the fault of the Church of Christ. It's just something that happened that hurt, and I've healed through it, and it takes a lot of inner work to get past religious programming. And if that's something you're dealing with, don't worry. It gets easier, it gets better, and I promise you, you are divine, no matter what you do in this life, all right? Strive to live from your heart. Just live from your heart. Listen to your heart, not your head. It's the heart that knows, okay? It's the head that got fucked up, all right? No matter. Let's pull our cards, guys. I just go off all day. Start talking about some of the things I've been through in this life. Well, you know, I've been through a little bit, got to say. I'm still here there, and I am emerging. When I got COVID, and I prayed so hard, the undertone, it's the mother, where all things are birthed from. I've been through a lot. We're just gonna leave it at that. I don't know where this tangent's coming from. I do apologize, but let's focus back to our reading, okay? Just know that if you come from a religious sector, you're struggling with that aspect to truly be free because you feel the sins of the father or something like that. Please reach out to somebody. It's okay. You can get past it. If I can get past it, anybody can. I promise you, my heart was broke for years. All right? That's a mere thought of it. Oh! First card is the Oracle. Coming down. It's the universe's way of telling us that they know. They know what we're going through. They know each of our problems. They do. She knows, and perhaps the Oracle, all-knowing, knows that we just need to continue to trust the process. Maybe we don't understand it, but if we can go with it, and we can just get within the flow, right? Stay there, things get easier. And you start to realize that, hey, we're okay. We truly are part of the divine. Always. It's a wonderful thing. All right. Illusion. No, it's not an illusion. It's not. It's real. You can break the illusion that you have to please others. If you truly believe you have to please others, I promise you that's an illusion. You don't. Or a delusion. I mean, I don't know how to look at it. I think it's an illusion. When I look at it and some of the things I've been through, I find it to be pure illusion. Or it was disillusionment that just turned into illusion, right? That I truly am divine. Anything that tells me I'm not, it's not real. It's not real. It's just an illusion. I am perfect as you are perfect. We know. Look inside. You'll feel it. You know. We are perfect just as we are. We strive to change or to do better because we realize there's a better way of living. And it's for ourselves. It's not for someone else. It's for our love for the divine. It's for ourselves. And it makes it so wonderful. All right. The maiden of passion. Yes. For all aspects of our life. To heal ourselves. Get a passion to heal ourselves. A passion to live again and be in the light and no longer in the dark. To tell the dark that it's okay. We are children of light. Now, that's my passion right now, right? Just bringing forth through all of my chakras, every single one of them, just putting it all out there. My passion to heal the world and lift them all up and let them know they don't have to be afraid, they don't have to be alone anymore. The divine is real. The truth is real. It is not an illusion. And it is something to be so happy about. I promise you. Alright. You know, you can tell I'm on a roll, right? You can't tell I've been doing any shadow work at all this week. I do apologize that it's pouring out into my readings. But maybe it's needed, you know? Who am I to say? I just go with my angels. Go with the flow, if you will. Seek to be better. Seek to be happy, to feel love in my heart always. And not be disillusioned by the hatred and meanness of the world. And those who would think that they're better than somebody else. There's nobody better than anybody. We are all divine light. We are all on different levels of our path. If you are feeling a bit melancholy today, melancholic, however you wish to say it, take heart. Everything goes in cycles. Everything goes in cycles, as do our moods, as we heal and we try to attune ourselves with our higher self, with the divine, as we strive to know that energy, that level of vibration, if you will, that soothes our soul, our hearts, and our minds. It's a wonderful thing. I'm just gonna keep going off. You can tell I'm so in tune right now, but if you are feeling melancholic, I promise you, it's cyclic. It will come back and you will feel the joy and the passion. Break free of the illusion that we are not divine, if that's what you're struggling with, because I promise you, we are. All right. I've got the Earth Oracle cards in my hand. I guess we better cut them and see what's going on. Going with the flow. It has been an awesome week. And I have had a few moments of melancholy over the week. Trust me. Shadow work is never easy, and I know it can be hard, but I gotta tell you, for me, I embrace that stuff. Oh, alright, let's get rid of you too, or let's incorporate you in. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm all about it. Yeah. Healing grief. It's a good thing to do. Don't be afraid of it. You got hurt and you think it's weighing you down. Work with healing it. Work with your angels. Work with somebody. Invite the angels and the divine down into your life and into your heart. Healing grief is important, and grief comes in all forms. It can be childhood grief. It can be religious persecution grief. It can be grief from never knowing love. It can be grief from not getting the job you want. As odd as that sounds, we can get grief over many things. If we had our heart set on something and we don't get it, we actually do have to grieve that, because it's something we had our heart set on, right? This is something we wanted. We wanted to speak it into existence. We wanted this to come to fruition, and it didn't. It's okay to grieve that too. Heal that grief and move forward. It's all okay. All right, here we go. Healing grief. Yep. Boundaries, right? Boundaries are important. We all know that. I learned the hard way. It's okay. Take it from me. If you can, don't learn the hard way. Get your boundaries in order. Physical, emotional, and yes, spiritual boundaries are important. Okay. Especially when you're healing grief. Oh. Heal thyself. That's right. Those boundaries. As we look inside and we're healing that grief, and you truly are forgiving and you're letting go and you're looking inside and you're saying, all right, what's blocking me? What's keeping me down? What has me down today? When you look inside and you heal it, man, put those boundaries up once you get it healed, okay? I know I went off on a tangent again into my... I don't know, I'm here. I'm going through a lot this week. But I promise you, heal thyself. It's so important. Because when we heal ourselves and then we put up those boundaries so that we become wiser, right? Because we know that hurt from the past. We know what happened. We can see it. We can look at it. We brought it in. And we're like, okay, well, that's how that happened. So let's put up a little bit of boundary so that something like that doesn't happen to us again. Because that's what it is. We don't want something to happen again, and we want to truly let it go. We don't want to cover up the pain and the hurt. That's not what I'm referring to. But once you've healed, like me, with the Church of Christ, Boston Church of Christ, I truly believe I've healed the last section of it this week, and to now know my boundaries, right? You're not coming in to mess with my mind again. I know I'm divine. I know I am loved. I know we are all part of the same web of life, and we are all loved, and we are all children of the light, and we are loved no matter what. That's what I know. And that won't come in again. That's a boundary now. You cannot come in and tell me I need to listen to you. Just like you don't have to listen to me or anybody else. Unless they're your parents. You gotta listen to your parents. Unless they're hurting you. Yeah, that's the whole thing, right? It'll go on forever. Let's continue. Maybe a better day, right? Communication. Yes. Communication is key. Communication with others, communication within the community, communication with your higher self, communication with the earth, with the divine, the source, God, the one. Communication. To me, when I look at this, and I am trying really hard not to allow my whole self to come out right now, because I'm, like I said, I've been going through shadow work, and I want to keep this on you guys. But to me, this speaks going out into nature, right? We've got that, what do we have, an eclipse coming, we have so much going on in the atmosphere right now, and if you feel it, walk outside tonight and just kind of talk to the moon, talk to the sky, talk to the stars, just go out and say thank you. That's all I'm getting. Just go out and say hello to the divine. Whatever the divine is to you, step outside your door tonight and just look up, look all around you, and just say hello, thank you, I love you. That's what I think. I don't know where it's coming from. I said I wouldn't, but it just kept pouring out. Must have been true. Let's go ahead and get our healing energy for the day, okay? Yeah, all right. We'll do an ancient wisdom. Come on. We'll get a message from the ancestors. Oh, what a week this has been. Oh my goodness. Yes, I better get used to it and figure it out. With my heart. Doing these readings and, expressing myself. whilst doing shadow work through the week. Oh, if any is pillaring over into you and it is not accurate for you, I do apologize. I am doing my best to work through it and to continue with my readings. I'll be better next week. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Healing's a wonderful focus, but it makes me like hot on life. The more you know, intertwine that shadow and that light side, it's a beautiful thing. It's hard to explain when you truly start to integrate those halves. Man, it's exhilarating to me. It truly, truly is. Okay, I need to focus real hard here for a moment. Are you sure? They're saying they're ready. Okay. Who am I to argue? Alright, message from the ancestors. I'm almost nervous. Innocence. Yes, we are innocent. We are always innocent. We're just part of the divine. We're just living our lives. Oh, this card again, really? Father card? Yeah. He loves us. That's all I'm gonna say. The divine loves us. We are children of light. And you don't have to worry. If you falter, I promise you, you're still loved. I struggle with it. I have struggled with it. I think I finally know. I finally know through and through. We are divine. No matter if we falter or not, we are divine. Okay? Yeah, I'm crying. I know. I apologize. I'll get it. It's our healing card. They want to guide us. They want to love us. They want to take care of us like a father would take care of their child, or as a mother would take care of their child. I raised mine as a single parent and always pray I did okay, but I digress. We are children of the light. They want to guide us. They want to show us what it means to truly love somebody, to be loved. Allow it in. That's the message. They love us. We are their children. And they are here to guide us lovingly, to show us the way. Wow, and to think I was scared. Never know what those messages are going to be. You just never know. All right. I could read it for you. Would you like me to? Okay. I mean, I can. Oh, no? Okay. I do know that's what it says. Partially. I don't know it verbatim. All right, fine. Let's read it. No, I just know the gist. Let's see. Father, authority. Father. When the father ancestors appears, you will no doubt first consider your own father and what he means to you. Many have experienced the father wound in the form of an abusive or absent father figure, which leaves a seemingly an indelible imprint on the psyche. Others have idealized their fathers such that they can do no wrong and have attempted to mimic this glorified version or rebelled against it by charting their own course. No matter which story you hold, that father is internalized and often unconsciously projected onto others, male and female alike. Yet this father ancestors offers a different perspective, one of strong masculine presence and clear spiritual authority, mitigated and proffered with deep love and compassion. Right, so that's a lot of words, right? And yes, I'm dyslexic, so yes, reading can be challenging, even at 62 years old. Not 62, almost 62. Um, so yeah, I stumbled over a couple of the words. It's all okay. Um, I don't feel any less. I'll put it that way. Well, there's just all kinds of stuff coming into this reading today. Can't tell I'm on the healing path this week, huh? Go ahead and get our healing energy card. And my readings will be, I don't know what they'll be. They'll change as they need to. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going with it. We're going to keep going. I'm on a journey this week, more so than usual. And it's working. All right. Oops. Allow me to pick that up off the floor. One step at a time. One step at a time. That's all we can do. We don't have to look that far ahead, that's for sure. All right. Yes, I'm feeling a bit exposed right now. I may have let a little bit too much out. I hear the voice. We can just delete this video. We don't need to post it. We can try our editing skills and cut that part right out. But no courage. Yeah, I'm going to put it out there. I don't know. My cheeks feel like they're bright red at the moment. That's how I know I'm feeling exposed. It's okay though. I love my Father. I love my angels. My guides. The divine. My fairies. Oh, I can't wait to see what today holds. Little online session I'm going to. You know, you wouldn't think that doing things online to heal oneself is really effective as this. But man, just goes to show when you're connected to the divine, it doesn't matter if you're in person or not. That healing, it happens. You can feel it. Even across the wires. All right. I encourage you to try it if you haven't. Peace. That's our card. Peace through understanding. Peace through enlightenment. That's what I'm going for right now. That's what I'm hearing. Peace through enlightenment. Peace through our souls and our hearts and our minds as we come together and we intertwine it all, and we look inside and we talk to our higher self, and we can hear it, and you get that inner knowing, that peaceful calm to know we're divine and loved and taken care of. That's what I'm going with. But hey, let's read the card, shall we? This is all from my angels and guides. It's not from me, so let's read. Peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. Unwavering in the face of fear. Oh my goodness. And we have so many fears. All right. I have so many fears, and I'm guessing the people watching my videos, if you've watched it this far, you have fears too. And we can take that courage, you know, that we find when we look inside ourselves, when we take on that shadow part and we integrate it, and we become more attuned to our higher self, become more fulfilled inside. That is peaceful. It is. And I encourage you to take the journey if you haven't. Give it a shot. Yeah, you know, you got nothing to lose and everything to gain. All right, let's read it one more time. Peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. And we even become more peaceful inside as we forgive ourselves or we forgive others who have potentially hurt us. Love and light, guys. Always. Love and light. Bye bye. Be a beacon of peace.